Hey guys, for this flow, let's begin in downward facing dog.
So set yourself up with your fingers spread wide, pedaling out a few times through your heels, left and right side, just bending one knee and then the other. Good, and then with your inhale, slowly lift your right leg up and back, bend your knee and peel open your hip. Lift your right knee up towards the ceiling. And as you do that, see if you can feel your left heel press down. So really strong through both arms, pressing through both hands. Good, and then send the right leg out, square your hips off, and slowly draw the right foot forward. You're gonna step it all the way forward, take your time to get it there, and let the left knee come down. Once you're there, draw your chest through, and then exhale, press your hips back. And do that 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, press back. Last one, inhale forward. And exhale back. Good, and then inhale, bring the right foot forward. Plant your right foot. Walk it all the way over to the right edge of your mat. And bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. And we'll take lizard. Tuck your left toes under, lift the left knee up. And try to feel your right knee moving out to the right as you feel your left leg really strong here. So left leg is completely engaged. And then from here, slowly lower the left knee down. Press your hips back and lift your right toes up towards the ceiling. So you can always walk the hands back here a little bit. Good, and then inhale back through to the right foot. Lift the back knee, chest forward, lizard pose. And one more time, lower the back knee, press the hips back. Inhale, come forward, and then find tabletop. Right leg back. Set your hands, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Try to keep your left foot flexed and press your right heel down. Good, inhale, square off the hips, lengthen the left leg and step your left foot to your left hand. Lower the right knee and the chest comes forward. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, press back. One more time, inhale with the breath, forward. Exhale, all the way back. Good, inhale, walk your left foot out to the left, place your hands down, and then find lizard. Lift the right knee up, the left knee will fall out towards the left side. You can take a little bit of movement here, really feeling the strength through the right leg. So this is an engaged lizard pose, using the muscles. And then right knee lowers, press your hips back one more time. And come back to lizard, lift the right knee, chest forward. And one more time, exhale, press the hips back. Inhale, come forward, tabletop position. Reset your hands and tuck your toes under, lift your hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back and step it straight forward into a runner's lunge here. From here, walk your right foot over to the left for half pigeon. Lower the hips down. Try to walk the hands back so that you can lift up first. So find length in your spine, then walk your hands forward. Maybe you lower onto your elbows if you've been practicing for a while and you can do that, feel free. And then find your breath. Good, and then from here, slowly walk your hands back up. Step the right foot all the way back to downward facing dog. Take a moment to notice the right and the left side. Just notice if it feels a little bit different. And then inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Walk the left foot over to the right and lower into your half pigeon. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And exhale, walk the hands forward any amount. And just be aware that one side might be different than the other, so you don't have to do the same exact thing on the left side that you did on the right side, as I'm demonstrating. So take a couple breaths on this side, just noticing what feels different. Try to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let the back of your neck relax. Good, and then from here, instead of taking the left leg all the way back, just shift towards your left side and swing your right leg here on top of your left for double pigeon. So some of you might have a big gap between your right knee and your left ankle, and that's completely fine. So see if you can sit up, lift up, and reorganize so that you feel balanced on both sides of your hips. Take a nice deep inhale here, lengthen your spine. And then slowly begin to hinge forward, any amount. So just taking the chest forward. You'll start to feel this in the outer hips. Relax the shoulders. Flexing your feet. And then take your left hand to your right knee and slowly twist around. So right fingertips walk back behind you. Gaze over towards the right side. Find your breath. And slowly release. Good. And then just come back to seated. So we're going to switch sides here. This time we're going to take your left ankle over top your right thigh. Walk your right foot over and then slowly begin to lower here into double pigeon. So just moving to the opposite side, flexing your feet, sitting up nice and tall, and try to feel balanced on both hips, both sit bones. And then right hand, or take your gaze forward first. So inhale, sit up straight. Exhale, lean forward, any amount. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping some ease here in the upper body. Good, and then inhale, come back up. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, sit up nice and tall. And then just take your gaze around, back behind you. Keep breathing. Good, and then come back to center. Release your feet down to the mat. Good, slowly from here, roll onto your back. So bring your knees with you, rolling all the way into a ball here. Try to pull your knees in towards your chest as much as you can. And then just place your feet down. We'll take one more hip opener. We'll take bridge pose. So bring your feet down to the mat, hip distance. Feel your shoulder blades start to draw underneath of you. So draw down and together. And then press into your feet and lift your hips up. You might interlace your fingers underneath your back. And then as you breathe here, feel your hips pressing up. Feel your shin bones pulling back. So really strong through the legs. Knees hugging towards each other, not touching, but hugging in towards each other. And then chest away from the chin. And just breathe here a couple more breaths. Maybe lifting the heels up, finding a little more space. And then with control, releasing, moving your hands out of the way and rolling your spine down one vertebra at a time. Once your hips are all the way down, stretching your legs forward. And just taking a moment here to relax your shoulders, relax all of your muscles, and let the toes fall out. So just bringing a little more space into the hips, letting energy flow a little more freely from your upper body to your lower body, and vice versa. Just take a couple moments of pause to feel the effects. Namaste.